Hi, everybody, and welcome to what is a very, very great Tuesday out there. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill coming to you from the Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, Washington area. And so far, what's been going on this Tuesday, it's now coming up on 10 o'clock, is a thick, low cloud deck to the point that it's been foggy over the hills around the valley. And we've had, while it's mostly been a mix of drizzle or mist and light rain, we've actually had some areas, especially out in Washington County, Hillsborough, for example, pick up over a tenth of an inch of rain. So there's been some decent rain, and it's been going on enough that everything's pretty wet. I don't think we ever really have, oh my goodness, it's really coming down today, but you'll want your rain jackets on because it's tough to tell how much dry time versus wet. And really, at any time, there could at least be some light mist in the air today. So that's today. Now, we're really focusing on tomorrow and Thursday. Here's the low center here on the left that we're tracking. This will push a front in later tonight, early tomorrow morning, that will open the door for some colder air. And once that happens, if you look over on the right side, then we become colder and unstable. And that will lead to eventually, maybe tomorrow, certainly tomorrow overnight and Thursday, the possibility of thunder and hail with what will become quite a few scattered downpours in the area. And yes, we're still talking about snow levels in the Cascades dropping Thursday down as low as 3,500 or at least down to 4,000 feet. And that's government camp, and that's a chance of some sticking snow at pass level. Outside of any breezy winds with some heavier downpours, I don't see any significant wind with this system. Usually with a front, you get some winds at least, at times 10 to 20. So we'll see if we get that later tonight and early Wednesday morning with what's that main front. All right, a quick word for the Momentous Wealth podcast. You can listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Again, this is a variety of investment topics you can choose from, especially for retirement planning. It's a great tool to educate yourself on a number of topics and what's kind of going on the market currently to some extent as well, from the Momentous Wealth management team that I used, licensed in Oregon and in Washington. Okay, let's get you going with what's showing up. Here's a satellite picture from the National Weather Service. Right here is the fetch of moisture that's giving us our solid cloud cover today and the ongoing bit of mostly light precip. See the little curl right here? Here's the upper level low that I had on the graphic. And then right here is what is the front that will come in later tonight, early tomorrow morning. And there's a second surge that comes in overnight Wednesday into Thursday that fuels these heavy downpours that we're talking about. This next fetch of moisture back here, I believe, in terms of any rain, will track mainly to our north Friday and completely to our north on Saturday, but both days will probably get some cloudiness out of this. And by north, I mean like Friday, there's a legitimate chance of some rain up in Seattle, and at least a chance we get something in Portland, but I'm not really expecting it. Okay, so that's what the imagery looks like. Here's the National Weather Service's GFS model. This is future radar, and this is 4 o'clock this afternoon. 5 o'clock this afternoon. And you can see in green, this is mostly just light precip still in the area. And notice this is channeling the way that satellite picture came into our area, entering southwestern Oregon and moving up to the northeast up into central Washington. You get east of the Cascades here in Oregon, and there's no precip today. It's actually partly to mostly sunny day and pretty nice. So let me move this through. So at one point, it looked like this is tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. This is going to be a pretty good rain band with the front. And it still may be, but the models are kind of backing off on it. They're kind of breaking it up. So that could go either way. But certainly likely showers tomorrow during the day. The front passes. Now, this does show some dry time. This is later in the afternoon. Now, this is getting into Wednesday overnight. Here's Thursday morning early. Notice the yellow colors. This is definitely showing a mix of dry time and then waves of moisture or scattered showers. And the yellow is heavier rain rates. And again, the instability, meaning the chance of the rumbles of thunder and certainly hail. I would be shocked if we don't get some hail Wednesday overnight and Thursday. Now, by the time we go into Friday morning, it's pretty much all gone. Here's Friday morning. Here's that mixed wave of moisture with the clouds that I said that Friday, for the most part, will stay north of Portland. Well, here it is coming into Western Washington. Let's see. And now this kind of eats it up later in the day, kind of plays with Long Beach and Astoria, but nothing for us. This is going into Saturday. There's the rain chance up in Washington, maybe Seattle, maybe it's north of Seattle. we'll get some cloudiness from this fetch of moisture to our north, but overall Saturday looks to be really good. And then we've got dry weather, we've got rain picking up on Sunday after a dry Saturday. All right, the animations that show snow for the mountains Thursday, or actually Wednesday overnight, Thursday, ending Friday morning, have really backed off. So this is Friday morning, and this is showing what had fallen Wednesday overnight, Thursday. And notice here are the Cascades. It's showing mainly some traceable amounts to dusting, sticking. Right here where you see the blue color up around Mount Hood, that's showing maybe there's up to 2 inches of snow. And it's hard to, if that sticks, then yeah, maybe there's some slowing for travel up over Highway 26 through the Mount Hood area, but this may end up just being more of a talker and visual. But nonetheless, if you're traveling Wednesday overnight, Thursday night in the Cascades, just check conditions before you go and see what's going on. This shows mainly some potential of light dustings out across the east, all these gray shaded areas. So that's becoming less and less of a story. I do want to show you what the temperature animations are because, again, colder air, it's cooler today simply because we're going to have thick low clouds all day with some light moisture. So it's not going to allow the temperatures to warm up. The colder air mass comes in tomorrow, and again, it gets reinforced on Thursday. So this is this afternoon at 5 p.m. Temps around 60. A lot of these models tend to run a little cool, so it might be a little bit warmer, but you get the idea. Nobody's really warm. 50s at the coast. Again, this is this afternoon. Um, Pardon me, I misspoke. I'm thinking, why is that so cool in my mind? This is tomorrow. Today we're mid 60s. Tomorrow, Wednesday, pardon me, we're only around 60 for high. That makes sense up and down the valley. And then let's see what the temperatures are Thursday morning. Now we're getting cooler. So there's a 33 at Government Camp. There's generally above freezing, generally across central and eastern areas. This is 40s in the Willamette Valley Thursday morning. Then again, Thursday afternoon, maybe we make it to 60. This shows we get stuck in the upper 50s. It shows only around 31 throughout the day at Government Camp. So that's that low snow level. But you go out east and temperatures are generally above freezing. Okay. Now, Friday, I would assume that we're going to start to warm up a little bit. Let's see what the animation shows. That still shows we get enough cloudiness that we hold upper 50s to about 60 up and down the Willamette Valley and certainly 50s up in Seattle. Now, the modeling, I think, is too cool on Saturday. I think we have a chance to be close to 70 on Saturday. This shows mid 60s, but see all the yellow colors? We're definitely warming up, no doubt. And then we've got that developing system coming in on Sunday. All right. I want to show you the weather pattern. All right. This is this afternoon on this Tuesday. I'll get the days right. My apologies. This afternoon, here's the colder air that will come in during the day Wednesday, where you see the upper trough. Here it is Wednesday. Here's a reinforcing trough coming into Thursday morning. Okay. This is 40, 43, 46. So this is Thursday morning, and that is the 546 contour, which if this were, I talked about this the other day, if this were January, a 546 millibar contour at 18,000 feet in the atmosphere would probably mean a 2,000 foot snow level. But this time of the year, it's higher than that, but still potentially at pass level. And then this cold trough starts to get out of here Friday, a day that I thought, well, maybe we get some warming. But see this Nick system? It's going to throw clouds sipping here. We talked about this the other day. So here's the upper level high. Notice how the ridging, instead of being south to north, straight up and down perpendicular, it's more what I call laying down. See how it's this way, kind of west to east. So that's a flat ridge. That's clouds spilling over the top of it. And again, a dry Saturday, and then here comes Sunday's rain chance. See the system? It's not very strong, but it does come into us. So developing rain on Sunday, lingering showers on Monday. There's a back low here that could keep rain showers going into Tuesday and even Wednesday of next week. So it definitely seems that we have flipped the page in terms of we're going to get into more, every few days we're going to have some rain and temperatures are going to be only around 60 or cooler on rainy days and maybe mid 60s on dry days. So here's my temperatures around the horn, if you will. 76 down in Medford today. The rainy weather with the colder trough coming in all the way down to Southern Oregon on Wednesday and Thursday. By Thursday, Medford's 58. So that's a big cool down. Nice weekend. Again, the clouds Friday and Saturday are northern part of Oregon up into Washington. So sunny down south. Okay, that makes sense. Central Oregon, Bend, let's see here, 71 today. They're still having a lot of wildfire smoke over in Deschutes County. with that Mount Bachelor complex fire that's out just outside of Sun River by about 20 miles, even that, not that much. But this cooler weather pattern will help make progress there, right? And we got some rain expected in Central Oregon to develop during the day, Wednesday, and certainly some showers on Thursday, then a nice dry weekend. All right. Up in Seattle, I think you're going to see lots of rain chances today, tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, as Portland dries out, the clouds are thicker up to the north, and then that next system Sunday, Monday. So yeah, look at all the days in the 50s and the consecutive days of continuing to see a good chance of getting some raindrops down in Seattle. Newport, let's see here. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, maybe. I bet you Newport's dry on Saturday. I just can't believe there's any rain that far south. And then Sunday, that next weather system comes in. So that makes sense. Let's go ahead and show Salem. Again, this is my Northwest Cities forecast page on portlandweather.com. You can go to it and use the same interface that I'm clicking on. Wednesday, Thursday, wet down in Salem. Friday, a slight chance. Saturday, I just disagree. There's no rain chance Saturday, but rain picks up Sunday and Monday. And with that said, let me get you to my 7-day forecast sponsored by Hazeldale Tire Pros. Here we go. Light moisture at times today, 66 or maybe cooler, kind of steady temps today. Rain at times tomorrow, not constant. Remember, we saw it's more scattered or occasional. The storm chance Wednesday, overnight, and Thursday for hail, yes. Thunder, maybe. Friday, a shower chance, but a day that could end up being dry, but a lot of cloud cover. And then Saturday, we warm up with partly sunny skies as the cloud base raises. We get some filtered sun. And then just like that, we have developing rain with that next front on Sunday, and that goes into Monday and Tuesday. And that is your update. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out, and you will get notified when I post a new video. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill, and I will talk to you soon.